Yeah, we back again. And we back again. As always, thank you guys so much for being a part of Chevalier, for watching the videos, for subscribing, for being a part of the conversation. Because again, all I'm trying to do is do what I feel is God's work to help men and women build happier, stronger, and more valuable relationships. Because in the grand scheme of things, it's easy for somebody to say, oh man, I'm single by choice and nobody's trying and God isn't giving me any help and I'm just out here in the world. But it's another thing to have someone that's trying to profess to you, to start conversations. So, been away for a minute. Love the song. Really appreciate you guys though. And I don't care if I only had 2 people subscribing, I'd still be doing these videos with the same energy because I feel like if I can at least help one person, then I've done some good. If I can at least share something with one person that's appreciative of what I'm trying to do and it helps them, then that makes this all worth it. So I can have the fancy, words and the fancy bells and whistles, but I intentionally don't do that. Because I want to do a show that looks like a guy, like an average guy actually did it. With no production value. I don't need any production value. Because I feel like if people value what I'm trying to do, they're gonna be appreciative towards my words. So I really want to thank you all for joining. And I hope you guys stay. And check out today's topic as always. Thank you so much. So, back again, my name is Sebastian Michaelis, and I am here to not just promote, but I'm here to advocate for healthy and happy relationships that lead to happy and healthy marriages, whether you're black, white, Asian, African, Australian, Hispanic, Dominican Republican, Puerto Rican, all the way down. Even the penguins in Antarctica. I never forget the penguins, right? I got the penguins in there. But I really appreciate you guys checking in. Like I said, this month, I'm really just going to speak about the determination to not give up. I know it's easy to get into dating and sometimes you feel that it's overwhelming and you're done with it. But we have to continue to strive to never give up. Today's topic is rejections. What do you mean by that? As a man, you can't let rejection stop you from continuing the stride to meet a woman. And don't get me wrong, I mean, I'm a man. I understand how one rejection can destroy you emotionally. Get to the point where you're like, man, I'm done with this. And I'm not even interested. Because you get hurt. It's not like you're hurt physically, like you're hurt in your heart. And it brings so much pain to you where you're scared to even look at another woman. Because sometimes, unfortunately, a lot of women can be, now I say a lot, I didn't say all, but a percentage of women can be so mean, so hateful, that they hurt your feelings to the point where we wonder why so many men hate women these days. And it's not by coincidence. It's because a lot of these guys get hurt. And it's not like, being rejected is a part of life. We all understand that. Rejected at a job, rejected at school, rejected in the colleges, you rejected in relationships. But it's the way in which it's done that detriments a lot of guys to the point where they hate women. And I think that the value in what I do is to teach men to stay positive, to stay determined, to not let that rejection cut you down, because sometimes we get hurt so bad that we feel like we're done. And it's like, I don't want to be rejected anymore. I'm not talking to no other men. I'm not talking to no other women. I'm not going there anymore. But like I said in my last video, once you make the determination to not date anymore, you pretty much already lost. Because at least if you try, you have a chance to at least make some type of progress. But when you just stand up to the point and say, oh, I'm done, I ain't gonna try, I'm good, You're already admitting defeat. I mean, listen, a miracle, barring a miracle, I mean, if you're an average guy, who lives an average life, who makes average money, I mean, barring some miracle, man, meeting a woman is just not going to happen. That type of woman you may want. You might have to go through 1,000 rejections before you meet one woman who actually says yes. You might get your feelings hurt another 105 times before you meet the woman who's going to be your wife. But all those rejections serve a purpose to me, because when you finally do meet that woman who you're going to be happy with, when you do finally meet that woman who you're going to spend your life with, at the point in which you meet that woman who you're going to embrace to the day you die, hopefully, if you treat her right and if she treats you right, then you will be able to appreciate the rejections that much more. In all honesty, the rejection to me is what makes finding a worthy woman worth the whole process. Because it's like, I've been rejected so much that when I finally meet that woman that wants me, I'm gonna treat her like the goddess on high. Why? Because I understand what she brings to the table. I understand her value. I understand her needs, her wants, what keeps her smiling. And I'm going to make sure I continue to do that because I don't want to lose her. So that Boyz II Men song, please don't go away from me. I don't want to lose her. I need her. That's why I embrace her. That's why I don't want to lose her. And that's why I continue to go through the motions of trying to accept and understand my rejections, because at one point a rejection is hurtful, but it also can better you. It also can make you figure out what it is that I need to do better to improve. What did I not do this time that I can do better next time? So that way I can mitigate my opportunities of being rejected, whether it's the way I dress, whether it's I need a better job so I can earn more money. Do I need to educate, go to school, get education, learn a trade, and master one trade that I can be very successful at financially? Or even just most importantly, surrounding yourself with other men who are single who can help each other pass. He got the money, he got the education, he got the looks, he got the assets, he got the resources, and this guy just got a little bit of all of it. And we put that all together, everybody gonna be married. Because we uplift each other's shortfalls. Sitting at home going through depression, I know I was there a long time ago. That's why I'm able to talk about these things, about loneliness and depression. Because I'm not going to say what I want to say, but it puts you in a place where you don't want to be around anymore. So when I make these videos, I make them for the women who want good men, but for the men who give up and say that no one cares and nobody loves me and I'm out here suffering by myself. No, I'm here. That's why I say respond. Call me. Email me. I get a lot of emails because I want people to know you're not by yourself. Accept rejection. Make it build you stronger, so that way when you stand up to that next woman, that rejection has strengthened you. It's like going through the military. My grandfather told me he was in World War II. They went through hell. But you know what? It made them better soldiers. So when they got on that battlefield, they was ready to whoop some behind. They take you through hell. So when you finally go through it on your own, you're ready and you're prepared. Please stop letting rejection destroy you. It's going to destroy you. Pick yourself up, keep moving. Because I promise you, if you continue to strive long enough and you surround yourself with men who are going to support your ability to want a relationship, then less than likely you're going to fall into that situation where you're going to continue to be hurt. You're going to feel sad. You're going to be depressed because you're going to have men around you who understand what you're going through. Accept rejection. Let it make you stronger. It's like 300. And they had that thing called the Akagi. But they take a boy 7 years old and they whoop the living out of him till he's 13. But when he came back, he's a soldier. He's a warrior. He's one of the 300. That's what rejection is to me. It's like part of making you one of the 300. It's like that whipping. This whipping. Well, he whipping that boy on the back in 300. He said sometimes men have to steal. Sometimes they have to fight. Sometimes they even have to kill. That's what rejection is. It's that mold that's making you stronger, making you wiser, making you smarter, so you don't continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. And then once you eventually get to that point where you're not making these same mistakes, you can learn from them and grow from them and become better. And not just how you approach women, but choosing better women. This video is going longer than normal because this is something that's very dear to me. I went through depression. I almost, I don't want to say, but I almost made a decision, and I got the scars to show it. I can't see it, but I never forget the scar. I almost made a decision that nearly cost me more than what I wanted to pay for life. But anime changed me, man. Anime saved my life. I was about to take myself out. My master saved my life. It's anime that saved me. That got me to the point where I was able to meet my wife because I didn't give up after he introduced me to anime. Anime changed my life. It's a life-changing thing. I got to a point where I got rejected so much. I wasn't bathing anymore. I wasn't taking care of myself. I quit pretty much on school. I stopped going to work. I didn't care. My hair was growing out. I didn't care about my clothes or nothing. But anime changed me, man. Anime got me back in the game, got my mind right, and I got out here and I went out here with a brand new focus. From that point on, meeting women was never an issue. We all need someone to carry us as men through this process of rejection. And I want you to know that I'm here. And other men are here, and build networks around other single guys who are looking for the same thing you want. Because I assure you in the end that you're not the only one suffering. If we're going to suffer together. So that way we can build each other up together. And find us wives and find us women. And we can be miserable. And we'll be miserable with a wife. So, sorry for going over. Like I said, this is a very touchy subject for me. But for the month of August, I want to stick to dedication and not giving up. Because it's too easy to give up. Especially in dating and relationships. So, continue. I get floods of messages from YouTube. I get a ton of DMs on Facebook for people in my Facebook group, as well as people who see my videos on YouTube. And so I thank you all. In October, especially my Facebook group, I'm going to have a video mixer sort of thing. So I'm going to try to get as many people in the group as possible on Facebook, and then have like a dating mixer where we like ask each other questions and meet other single people and sort of like, create something fun and develop. So thank you guys as always. Please remember, don't let rejection tear you down. Use it as a stepping stone to build you up. As always, peace. We're gone. I'm gonna have a mixer though. I want to do something with like men and women to talk about dating and relationships. Sort of like speed dating. Speed dating. I'm gonna do that. Speed dating. I'm gonna put together a speed dating event on Facebook. Thank you guys. Good idea. Be safe. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.